Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be previewing Australia Cup Day / Newmarket Day. It's going to be a good day of racing. There's some good fields, there's some pretty big fields, lots over 10, and I think the only small field is in the first race with 7. But I'll get on to the first race now. So the first race is the 2-year-old Group 3 Breeders' Stakes, and I think one of the horses has a class edge, and that horse is Muntasira. Muntasira ran in the Blue Diamond and ran 5th, had the fastest last 200 sectional, but it was on the worst part of the track. So I just think it needs to be, in the right spot down the straight at Flemington, and it can win. Minhaj is the only other danger, but I see Muntasira winning this. Race number 2 is the Group 2 Size Produce Stakes for the 2-year-olds, and I'm more than happy to put Larimer Street on top. I think it should have finished closer in the Millennium. It was starting to warm up late. Looks like it'll be more suited out to 1400 metres. Draws ideally. Craig Williams. I reckon it just wins. It's the best horse in the race because it's top weight, but it's equal weights. I think it'll win. In race 3, 3-year-old handicap over 1400 metres. It's a bit hard, this race, and I didn't want to go with Spend. I'm just not sure it wins often. I've gone with Russian Camelot. I'm not sure if it'll be ready first up, but you never know. I mean, I think they're going to go pretty quick up front, and hopefully Russian Camelot, if it's fit enough, peels off their backs and does what it did in its first preparation. Race number 4 is the Group 3 Matron Stakes, 1600 metres, and I think this is one of the best bets on the day. Her name is Spanish Reef. Spanish Reef. It's been set for this race since the first day it decided to come back into training. Third up, peaking, always does well third up. Third up at Flemington is always the best. I'm so surprised how Graceful Glamour is the favourite. Yes, it'll be fitter from its first up run, but draws the outside gate and was on the conveyor belt in its first up run, and Spanish Reef's not going to beat it. Spanish Reef 550, an absolute steal. I'd be getting on right now. Now race 5 is the listed March Stakes. I think it's over 1400 metres, and Wild Planet is the $2.70 favourite, and I think it'll win. Ran 4th behind Streets of Avalon and Super Seth in the Futurity. That form's good enough here because it comes back to easier grade, and I think it's got a good chance. Race 6 is probably the feature of the day, the Seppelt Wines Newmarket Handicap. And isn't it just hard to split Bivouac, Exceedance and Loving Gabby? They're all got really good chances. That's why they're all equal favourite. It took me about 10 minutes to split them, but I've gone Loving Gabby, and here's why. Craig Williams is riding Loving Gabby. He also rode Bivouac last start, and if he's jumped off Bivouac to be on Loving Gabby, I think that alerts to me that Loving Gabby is going to win. So that's why I've gone with Loving Gabby. I also think she's better at 1200 metres than Bivouac, and I think she's more suited down the straight. They're both pretty good down the straight, but I think Loving Gabby, who's run behind Nature Strip and then run past Nature Strip behind Gytrash last start. That's that race. Race 7 is the Group 2 CUNY Stakes over 1400 metres, and my best bet comes up in this race, Rubisaki. I just see no one beating it. 7 starts, and it's never missed the top 2, 5 wins and 2 seconds. Never missed the top 2. I don't see how it loses. It went up to Warwick Farm. It won there. It's coming back. Easier grade. I don't really see anyone else challenging Rubisaki. That's why I've got it as my best on the day. So just keep that in mind. It's my best on the day. Now Australian Cup. It is pretty tough, but I just want to, I'm going to be there, so I need to have a good time. And just in case the miracle does happen, I'm going to go with Harlem. I reckon Harlem is flying at the moment, according to Ben Hayes. I think he was going better this time in than last time in, and he won last time in. I do think it's a harder field this year, and he is a year older, but just in case, I'm going to tip him. So, Australia Cup, Harlem. Now, race 9 is the Incognita Stakes, 1100 metres down the straight, listed race. They're going to go pretty quick up front, Sister and all them. And I think a horse that's really suited is Garner. Garner's first up, coming down from Morphettville, Gordon Richards. And I think it's got a massive chance. 460, it's the favourite, but 460. Comes down the outside, beats them all. Recapping, my best bet, of course, Rubisaki. And then my second best is Spanish Reef. That's in race number 4 in the Matron Stakes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good day and have a good Saturday.